Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a flight on a very rare type of aircraft. This airplane may not look special, but it is actually one of the most unique airliners flying today. This is the Airbus A318. Air France and Romanian flag carrier TAROM are the only airlines still operating A318 flights. TAROM only has one operational A318 left, the one that you see here in this video. As of mid-October, current schedule data indicates that TAROM is planning to end A318 service on October 26th. We'll be starting today at Bucharest Henry Coanda International Airport. This is Bucharest's main airport, which is easily accessible by both rail and bus services. Our flight will be taking off from Bucharest at 12:20, and with a 3.5-hour flight time, it is scheduled to arrive in London at 14:05. This is a decently long time to be on such a small plane. TAROM is a member of the SkyTeam Alliance, and onward travel, particularly to the United States, can be booked through operating partners Delta and Virgin Atlantic. Soon enough, it's time to board. Besides a handful of domestic routes and an international route to Istanbul, TAROM's A318 was mainly assigned to the carrier's route between Bucharest and London Heathrow. Along with its last A318, TAROM's service to London Heathrow will also end on October 26th. Like most European airlines, TAROM has a very bare-bones business-class hard product. The first few rows of economy seating are separated by a curtain, and the middle seat is blocked off by a table that is integrated into the seat structure. This is an interesting solution, although we question how comfortable these seats would be with the table folded up when occupied by an economy passenger sitting right behind business class. The plane we are on was built in 2006, and it still has its original 2000s-era thick padded seats. These are absolute classics, and while they look retro, they are very comfortable. We will be sitting in seat 10A, a window seat right behind the second exit row. This is a comfortable spot in the plane, close to the exit at the front, and it has a great view out of the window to the side of the aircraft. Modern-style slimline seating may have allowed TAROM to squeeze a few more passengers in, but the airline likely decided that it wasn't worth the effort to retrofit such a small fleet close to retirement. Sometimes called the baby bus, the Airbus A318 is the smallest variant of the A320 family. Unlike the A319, A320, and A321, the Airbus A318 did not sell well, with only 80 aircraft built. Another neat old-school feature on this plane is the in-seat audio unit. Unfortunately, it's no longer operational, but still very cool to see in 2024. Just as retro are the ceiling screens, which will just show a flight map, so in-flight entertainment options will be quite limited. The plane does have stickers indicating that Wi-Fi is available, but this hasn't seemed to be working for quite some time. The condition of the seats and armrests is another sign of the impending retirement for TAROM's last A318. It seems as if only minimal repairs are being done, since the plane will be retired very soon. The boarding process was very efficient and smooth, and soon enough we pushed back to taxi to the runway. As we push back, the engines are started, and we can hear all sorts of exceptionally classic Airbus sounds. While taxiing, we see another one of TAROM's regional airliners, the far more common ATR-72, sitting behind us. ATRs are somewhat rare in the United States, but they are very common on short-haul European routes. Bucharest Airport was fairly quiet today, and in no time at all, we start the takeoff roll. This is our first, and most likely our last, Airbus A318 takeoff. It's a very quick takeoff roll, and in no time at all, we're up in the air and climbing quickly. The flight to London is pretty smooth. Today we experienced almost no turbulence whatsoever. Soon enough, the classic ceiling screens will flip down to show the flight map, and the flight attendants begin their in-flight service. Economy passengers are served a light snack and a soft drink. Most likely due to the old-style padded seats, the 3.5-hour flight time passes extremely quickly, and in no time at all, we start our descent towards London Heathrow Airport. As with most approaches into Heathrow, there is a lot of winding around above London and its suburbs before we line up to land. The weather is really nice today, so we get some great views of the landscape below. After quite a bit of circling above London, we finally come in for an exceptionally smooth landing at Heathrow Airport. Overall, TAROM provides a simple but very decent short-haul service on the Airbus A318. The crew was very friendly, and despite the worn-out condition of the cabin, it was a very comfortable flight, mainly due to the old-school padded seating.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London Heathrow Airport.
We sincerely hope that you enjoyed this look at one of the last flights of TAROM's unique Airbus A318, an exceptionally rare aircraft type. It is an absolute honor and a pleasure to be able to share this experience with you all. Be sure to subscribe for more trip report videos, and as always, thank you for watching.
On behalf of the Sky Department, we would like to thank you for flying with us and hope to see you soon on board again in the near future. If you are in transit, we wish you a safe and long journey. Have a good day. Goodbye.